To your right is Carlow Cathedral. Designed by Thomas Cobden in the Gothic Revival style, the Cathedral of the Assumption is the cathedral church of the Diocese of Kildare and Loughlin. It also serves as the local parish church. It is known for its beautifully detailed spire, which is one of the highest points in the town. The tower and lantern were inspired by the Belfry of Bruges, Belgium. The grey-blue stone and white marble were extracted from local quarries. The oak for the great framed roof came from nearby Oak Park. Completed in 1833, it is the second oldest Roman Catholic cathedral in Ireland. Extensive refurbishment was carried out in 1899 when a carved oak pulpit and Sicilian marble altar were installed. Much to the consternation of local parishioners, the pulpit and altar were removed in 1997 in line with changes recommended by the Second Vatican Council.
À droite est cathédrale de Carlow. Conçue par Thomas Cobden dans le style néo-gothique, la cathédrale de l'Assomption est l'église cathédrale du diocèse de Kildare et Lillin. Elle sert également d'église paroissiale locale. Il est connu pour sa flèche magnifiquement détaillée qui est l'un des points culminants de la ville. La tour et la lanterne ont été inspirées par le beffroi de Bruges, en Belgique. La pierre gris-bleu et le marbre blanc ont été extraits des carrières locales. Le chêne pour le toit à grande charpente provenait de Oak Park à proximité. Achevée en 1833, c'est la deuxième plus ancienne cathédrale catholique romaine d'Irlande. Une rénovation complète a été effectuée en 1899 avec l'installation d'une chaire en chêne sculptée et d'un autel en marbre sicilien. À la grande consternation des paroissiens locaux, la chaire et l'autel ont été supprimés en 1997 conformément aux changements recommandés par le Concile Vatican II.
Flé Shab or Douglas Carlow. Arna Yara comes Cobden sa stíl a bhóchan got ach tas ar Douglas na dostol go Lord Douglas Yoshi dar ar Lillin. Faimin sé freshen mar hepiol per ostra tool. Tá cáil asas poit van sunra all in a tar cheund in a puntíos orda sa valle. Wai, beo brugishin beliges spragan túr agus an landéir. When ac an chlochli chorm agus an marmar bon as caré látúla. Hánig an darach puntíon frama mór ó fort na darach in natalava. Trich na har a hen a hochta trí a sesio an dar or Douglas Catrick agus sin ar néirin. Rinna ac orú mor saflin míle och gyd nochas na an mor sital cwyd darach snutte as altor marmar sikelach. Ivad fucum spod na boshi atula binach an pulpit as an altorin míle na gyd nochas shatagor eirish na har a hevel an dar a corin na vataconir.
In front of you is Carlow Courthouse. Constructed in 1834, this neoclassical building was designed by William Morrison and modeled on the temple on the Ilissus in Athens. A Russian artillery piece from the Crimean War was placed on the steps of the courthouse in 1858. Originally used for dispensing justice, it was also used as a meeting place for Carlow County Council after the Local Government Act of 1898. By the middle of the 20th century, the county council had established their own independent offices. The courthouse was refurbished in 2002 and continues to be used as a judicial facility hosting both the district and circuit courts. To your left is Scots Church. This three-bay Presbyterian church hall was designed by architect Thomas Alfred Cobden. Its compact form and simple design are articulated by a front elevation of classical composition. The foundation stone was laid by Mr. C. Butler, sovereign of the town of Carlow, in June 1818. Construction was completed in September of the same year. The church was opened for worship by the Reverend James Homer of Dublin in September 1819. The first minister, the Reverend James Morgan, was ordained for Carlow in June of the following year. Scots Church has continued to function as a Presbyterian meeting house.
À droite est Palais de justice de Carlow. Construit en 1834, ce bâtiment néoclassique a été conçu par William Morrison et calqué sur le temple de l'Ilissus à Athènes. Une pièce d'artillerie russe de la guerre de Crimée a été placée sur les marches du palais de justice en 1858. Initialement utilisée pour rendre la justice, elle a également été utilisée comme lieu de rencontre pour le conseil du comté de Carlow après la loi sur les collectivités locales de 1898. Vers le milieu de la au XXe siècle, le conseil de comté avait établi ses propres bureaux indépendants. Le palais de justice a été rénové en 2002 et continue d'être utilisé comme un établissement judiciaire abritant les tribunaux de district et de circuit.
Ariel Shishap, Jack Court at Yarloch. Togachan for Edna Mock, Shakul Shohim Milliot, Geek to High Carlo, as by the ring or as in the yarn for Edna Moshuk so, and a seashell Bullhar and Champler on the list of Sanan. Correct piece of art clear, a rouge, how Hogan the Creme, Gercheman and Ticote, a hen, a hot to good hot. Benechelsod as dus kon kert as a hale, as benechelsod as freshen marad frenne had the horle kon take a herachterish, at lot of shuttle a hen a hocht and a hocht. Fil ar fichu hish, bon again horle kon take a good defilin aus plach a fein. And a horror and chakot harry havile do, as land and shit of a house of martial rod, flehun of the ghost on the good to the house kirkut.